Hello and welcome back. I am changing it up a little bit this week. We are doing weeks 3 and 4 together because it happened. I've started getting I'm going to a bachelorette party in Cabo. I'm going sailing with my friends to Tahiti. I have the vacation requests started today, and that does not make me particularly happy. Don't look for me to do this any more than this one time. You have vacation time from June 19th to July 2nd, and then I'm running the rest of the class as normal. You knowingly signed up for an 8-week course. Your vacation, frankly, creates a lot more work for me. So I put this together. I'll be nice once. Weeks 5, 6, 7, 8. You just got to follow what we're doing, okay? So I don't think that's totally unreasonable. I'm accommodating one time. You get 2 weeks for the price of one. And then there's, the rest of the class. So, weeks 3 and 4. Everything, by the way, is due by, at the latest, July 2nd at 11:59. So you're watching the instructional video because you're watching me now. We're going to review the weekly agenda. Now, this is the federalism exercise review. Scores have ranged from okay to great. I'm not going to get into it on here because I cover it in this video very well. But you need to know concurrent, delegated, and reserved powers. Concurrent powers are those shared by the federal government and the state governments. So if I ask you to name a power of the federal government and you say tax, you're wrong because it's a concurrent power. You're technically right, yes, but with the federalism thing, you're not. All right. And that was a big problem on the civics pretest, but we'll get to that in a few minutes. So make sure you watch this and watch it again and watch it again and watch it again. Because everything is explained there regarding federalism. All right, we'll be working on theories of pluralism and elitism and the principles of democracy. Again, if you have trouble, just click the title and it'll download. All right. And I've recorded that lecture for those of you who like that way of doing things. Then we're going into political parties. And again, just click this. If it's taken too long or doesn't load. Now, these videos are a little longer. I don't suggest watching it all in one go. Take in 10 minutes of it. Take a break. Take in the last 16 minutes. Come back to it the next day. You have plenty of time. You've got 2 weeks. And look at part 2. And there's no need to sit down and do all of this in one day. You're going to go nuts. And this is not meant to be taken in one day. So like 44:30, I went a little nuts here. Please don't watch this all at the same time, all in one sitting. It was not what I intended. Then you have an assignment. This is my old boss, Lex Green. I used to be the vice chairman of the Libertarian Party of Illinois. He was the chairman. And we're talking about Washington's farewell address, which you're going to read on this screen. If it doesn't show up, just click on it and it'll show up. Now, I would watch this video because it takes all the guesswork out of this assignment for you. We go over every single answer. Lex is a student of history and politics of this country. He is someone who I've learned quite a bit of what I know from. So he's a good source. And this video is a couple years old at this point, but it's one I keep going back to because it's just great information. So there's the farewell and speech, and that's going, you got five questions. That'll be turned in on Flipgrid, and you have the join code. Here is also the road to the White House. This is elections and campaigning. This isn't in your book. This is this was made by me. I made this unit. Personally, any assignment I ask you to do in here, don't. The assignments I gave were for another class. Again, good information. I'm not going to re-record a video just to not say, all right, do this paper. It just doesn't make sense to me. So just anything in there that I tell you to do in those 3 videos, don't. All right, book assignment. We're going to look at book assignment 1. You're going to read page 25 up to page 34. Summarize what you've read and answer the following question. Identify the components of the Articles of Confederation and the reason for their failure. Now, this one is, I guess, it's deceptively tricky because I have students all the time who summarize the reading but don't answer the question, and vice versa. And it's a 15 out of 30 and a 15 out of 30 because you've done half the assignment. Now, please do both parts. Summarize the reading. Answer the following question. All right, summarizing the reading this should be at most a 2-page assignment that you turn in. At most. All right. Then, that's the end for test 1. So these 2 weeks. Again, here is the Flipgrid code, and I checked today, and I'm glad to see that some of you, or a lot of you, are able to access the Flipgrid classroom. So that's good. And again, a note, there are no assignments associated with items 15, 16, and 17. Don't do anything except watch the videos. And then 18, complete book assignment 1 and submit it to Canvas by Sunday, July 2nd at 11:59. Now, that doesn't mean you should submit it at Sunday, July 2nd at 11:59. That's just how long you have. So both of these things, 1 Flipgrid assignment, actually 2 Flipgrid assignment. Well, no, hold on. Yes, 1 Flipgrid assignment and 1 Canvas assignment. Then the test will open Friday, July 7th, and it will close on Sunday, July 9th. And the test is only going to cover points 1 through 6 on the syllabus. So, just to recap, 1 Flipgrid assignment, 1 Canvas assignment for these next 2 weeks. So this is going to run from June 19th to July 2nd. And then we'll pick back up again. And I'm doing this to accommodate the vacation goers. Again, weeks 5, 6, 7, 8. You're on your own to figure it out. Make something work. All right. Then, just 2 points. I touched on federalism, concurrent, reserved, and enumerated and or delegated powers. They're different. the explanation video for the federalism exercise is something you're going to want to watch. And I just want to point out that the judicial branch interprets the law. That was a common mistake. I'm not sure why on the pretest. The judicial branch does not create law. It does not enforce law. There's no army of the Supreme Court, thankfully, or army of Congress. The Congress writes the laws. The president, the executive, enforces the laws. The judicial branch interprets the law. Again, judicial, they interpret. Legislative, they create laws. Executive enforces. Remember that. All right. If you need anything, reach out, of course. But I'll be around. But since we're doing 2 weeks at once, I'll be pretty silent until July 2nd. All right. Thanks.